Yo, Born. Show them how we do this, man.
BTBTV.
We bully the
bullies.
No run, no retreat. Yeah.
BTBTV.
One more time for y'all in the back. Y'all slow ninjas. Right. Yo. John Gotti flow, rap Pablo, Escobar status, rap game Corleone. I can show you how you lay back and watch your pockets grow. Stay away from devious women, end up like Papa Smoke. Y'all wake up every day twitching like yo, I got a post. I wake up every day missing $1 million notes. Dominoes, bodies drop, rot stink like hollow toast. Broadway, man, if you know, then you know. I came for everything they said I couldn't have. Got that and then some, and then some. My wins on overload, say y'all overdose. Your rappers in the tight squeeze and that clutch like Cobra rope. The open dope, we don't go for that. All rope. Another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the folks who want to play to them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to their life movie, curtain closed. Nowadays, your foes will plot you wearing Malcolm X hats, 666, the devil on his shoulder, one the death match. Reminiscing when more street ninjas was off the hook, chasing D's up off the block, trying to run and get the force, blood on pavement. He's 12 years old and he tough to play with. He don't go to playground, that's his fiends. So what they main think we can't miss. We can hit the target with our hands behind our back, our eyes closed and half brainless. Don't play with us. Another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost trying to haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the folk who won the place and them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to they like movie, curtain closed. Yeah, BTBTV.
The Mac Missile salute, bro.
Yo, Born. Yo, Born, let's get him. Let's get him. Kaz, we up in here, man. Hood famous.
Yo, that's how we doing it. Shows the King of New Jersey, BTBTV. I ain't going nowhere, niggas.
What is your boy Jada Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris John. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah!
BTBTV. Chris John, man. Yo, Born, let's get him, man. Yeah, right now off playing. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 on black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. BTBTV, we're not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, that's what y'all saying. We Kanye, this a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. I'm on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. It's not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on chill, long as y'all don't violate. But it's not fair. We could be cool on your worst nightmare. The best I blue. And you the enemy, I don't care. And you where? Cause we coming for the whole pie. We scared, we just fair. But we the best I swear. We the best I stay up in the mix. A project politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shit. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick rap store or push to shove my way through. Rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. Jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the whole pure form like a pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghosts. We fight
Big
good,
E,
boxing like
salute.
Floyd
I
on
see
the
you,
road.
bro.
I'm the great black hope.
Black Miss in the building.
Man, we the team, and they know it coast to coast, and it
And it
just
just
ain't
ain't
fair.
fair.
We could be cool
You
or
are
your
your
worst
worst
nightmare.
nightmare.
We the best, I swear.
Swear.
And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair.
What's up? What's up with my
We the best if you with us,
Nipsey?
put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair.
Yeah, Uncle Boy, love it.
Just ain't fair, man.
Hold on. I don't see. Hold on. I gotta see my niece. Welcome, boy, love it. Yo, this is. Yeah, I know, bro. Yo, this is King of New Jersey with the Mac Mizzle Show. We're about to go in today, man. Yo, first of all, I want to say peace to the 5% nation of the guys of nerve. Salam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmat Allah, to all the true Muslim brothers and sisters out there. This is the King of New Jersey's BTBTV. We bully the bullies. I'm your honorable host, born divine almighty Allah. And yo, we got a show for y'all today, man. Big Hughes responds to Wack 100, and then Wack 100 responds again. We're gonna get into a Bricc baby Wack 100 go at it. Yo, this is that epic for the Rolling 60 Crips, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put that shit out there right now. That's how I'm doing it, bro. I'm the bearer of bad news.
Big E.
First, here's Bricc baby talking about Wack 100, yo. This is a No Jumper Clips, yo. Shout out to No Jumper Clip for this.
It's halftime and this a party. It's a party. What you talking about? It's a paperwork.
That scared me.
It is a party. Ladies and gentlemen,
like we're gonna throw papers. Wait, but why would throw papers? Where's the money?
It's a paperwork party.
Because it's a paperwork party. This has nothing to do with Buddy right now.
This means
sit down while I talk, Buddy.
Ooh,
I need a minute.
No, this is no paperwork, girl. You hear me? This is no paperwork. The only person who talks to me like that is Blue. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm Big Blue Jesus.
Oh,
you know
okay,
what I'm saying?
Big
Blue Jesus. Everything.
You're not blue.
On my head. You get what I'm saying?
And this is global telling.
That's funny. So what does this represent? No papers, no statements, no nothing here.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yo, Big King, I'm gonna send a link to your DM, yo.
What we getting
paperwork.
Into next. Wack 100.
Okay.
You have been barbecued.
CS.
CS2 back.
AKA
it's time to get into
AKA back.
So, World Star, 27 million subscribers, right? YouTube. They just posted something recently on Wack 100. Active Chucks, shout out the Blood and Crip, the Damu Kiwi Conversations click, because they put together this little segment that they had put out on. Yeah, I mean, you don't really have to hear it, but what parts stuck out to you the most? Like where you want to go to?
I mean, it's good. You could play the beginning because the beginning is funny. I mean, you can skip through.
It's Wack 100, and I am addicted to paperwork.
You guys. Don't talk about my man's manager.
Well, what I'm saying is we don't even have to get into too much of the video.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Drama, and rightfully so. It's actually been unfolding for over 2 years now. Dating back to when Wack 100 got punched in the back of his bald head by the Rolling 60s at the Games concert in LA.
Wack 100 got we not put on him. Hold on, y'all hear they verse.
Nigga talking about every gang, every set. Nigga got there, got shocked out, ran to the front, and jumped off gang.
Your phone.
As you know, Wack's internet clout arguably stems from this very moment right here. Nobody really knew this man before this moment.
You going on and saying that Nipsey wasn't a legend?
He wasn't. How many albums did Nipsey drop? One album. The man died with 1 million followers, no radio hits, no platinum hits, right? No world tours, right?
So ever since Nipsey Hussle passed away, ironically getting gunned down by Bricc Baby's quote-unquote little homie, Shitty Cuz or Eric Holder, Wack 100 has been clout chasing Nipsey's name. So the Rolling 60s allegedly caught him at the concert and put hands on him.
Rumor has it that a nigga ain't been touched. Man, Wack is the biggest nigga. Talking about it was 2060s and nigga my foot was broke at boy, you was on camera shaking like a bitch. Screaming draws, the draws, my kids here. What type of nigga bring his kids out? Oh, so that's what you said. Draws for no real. You feel my kids? That's San Fernando Valley politics. Yeah, the San Fernando Valley blood cord. Niggas. I think so. As Wack, if you know back door, thought you nigga. Yeah, I'm trying to get up out of there. Like, thought you saw a ghost, nigga. You couldn't do nothing but get out your car, nigga. You was blocked in. Nigga, stop playing. So I was there. You know, the Bricc was just letting you play yourself. I was there.
20 niggas, I ain't nothing.
That's how. So this is how we got here, right? So
okay.
So
yes,
a whole lot of it's been a series of events going on, and Wack and another person they've been getting into it. Wack and Big U they've been getting into it
right
a lot recently, and they've been pulling out paperwork on each other. And one was a police statement, which on the yard we can't react on a police statement. The police saying that you told because the police are allowed to lie.
Right.
Or anywhere. So we can't believe anything that they say.
Succeed, baby, salute.
We go through Wack 100's paperwork. And what happened was Wack almost had us fooled by not being CS2 back because they said it was a low-level drug dealer named CS2 back. And the world, he was like, the world, no, I ain't never sold drugs. I don't sell drugs. That ain't what I do, right? So the detective comes on. You don't have to keep your earphones up.
Okay. I could hear him clearer though when he was talking right now.
No, that's good.
I can hear you clearer. Yeah, better. I'm like,
yo. My bro Claus, we got Big E, we got the Mac Mizzle show. We about to get
salute. I already know.
We about to do the Rolling 60 politics show. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to this, man. We're gonna go through it.
No, whatever works for you, cool. You can keep them on. I was saying you didn't have to.
No, I'll listen. Yeah, but I couldn't hear it
good.
clear.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was into it. I was
so back.
Funny.
They called him CS2 back, and he was a low-level drug dealer. So the fact that he was a low-level drug dealer, he never saw. Then the police came on like, yeah, they told us that he had the bricks at first. Whoever put a Stutterbox, I think, had told the police, like, hey, he got the bricks, he got guns, he got all this shit. He strapped up, he got bricks. So they go hit, they don't got bricks. So this is how you get left in there as a low-level drug dealer. So he keeps playing himself. Now, they don't have his name on any of this paperwork except for one sentence. When they say CS2 back is trying to get in contact with DD, and that's Del Dog, rest in peace. They said that he was trying to get in contact with him, and they didn't never give him the number. And on the wiretap, it say, I don't fuck with the Wack nigga. Don't give him my number. So he like, oh, nigga, that mean he wasn't saying Wack. He was saying the Wack nigga, like the bullshit nigga. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Using the word Wack.
Yeah, using the word Wack. But he also had a conversation with somebody named Mark Stevens, Marky Mark, who's also on the case. And he was like, remember, I just was calling you, nigga, trying to get on the three-way. I never asked for his number. I was trying to get a three-way to Del Dog. And
Okay.
So you're denying being this confidential source, CS2 back, but you're not denying trying to get Del Dog's number in the same exact motions that the paperwork is saying that you did.
Okay. I get it.
So what you're doing is you're admitting to being on that phone, being the person on the phone, but you're not admitting to being the confidential source. But it's no way that you could not admit because you're on the phone and you're in the paperwork and you're saying so.
And
that
on the wiretap.
What does this all mean?
So it means that he's a confidential informant for the Federal Bureau of Investigations. CS2. That means he was the second confidential source.
That's what gave it up. That's the only thing that gave it up.
All you do is let people talk.
Right.
I just listen.
Yeah, totally.
I look stupid. You just let people talk because when they lying, the story changes 3 or 4 times.
Right.
Even if it's like minor little pieces. Like when the story is true, the minor piece it's told the same way every time. When it's not true, you put a little tweak to it, and then you don't remember the exact tweak you used the last time, so you got to tweak it again. And what happened was the police had said that they owed him one.
That they owed him one?
When the last time you know about a nigga getting one owed by the police? What you think? What a nigga? If you get pulled over, your nigga like the police owe me one. What you gonna think?
I've never dealt with that before. I don't even know what that means.
But I'm just saying, like the police owe me one. What you gonna think?
That's
like,
pretty much.
That's weird.
That's pretty much insinuating that y'all have a relationship.
Yeah, like they owe you something because y'all doing favors or something like that.
Something
y'all
transpired.
Work up here at the same podcast.
That
yeah, we do.
Is it not weird, awkward, or
y'all ever run into each other?
Like I'm confused about that. You stay away, book different evenings. Like
I mean, however it happens, it happens. I'm just saying he talks about me crazy on this motherfucker every chance he get.
Has a woman ever lied to you, played games with you, burned you, cheated on you, ghosted on you, made you feel unloved, unwanted, like absolute garbage? I want to show you how to guarantee that that never happens again. Sad thing about women is that when we meet a man and we sense he's not stronger than us or more masculine, meaning he's not afraid of us, can take the lead, is not worried about stating his opinion and ruffling a few feathers, something happens to us. Maybe it's biological, psychological, or tied to some.
I'm Dave.
Yeah, that's some whack shit.
Yo, Cross, what y'all think about that one, bro? Let me know, bro. That's just the beginning.
Well, I mean, like at the end of the day, I don't know. I think all of that shit weird, man. Because again, I heard that Wack said he didn't really know who Bricc Baby was before. Then the loose cannon guy coming out, he trying to drop a song. I don't know if it's a play setup. I don't know, but I just don't feel like. But the crazy part about it is Wack is speaking on it. Speaking on other politics. He's speaking on other politics. Why is people allow him to speak, and why ain't nobody speaking up and saying, "Hey, bro, you shouldn't be speaking on politics unless, like how everybody know what politics, everybody already knew." It's not something that the people behind the scenes didn't think about or knew, whether it be Big U or not, because it's just crazy. I don't see nobody saying, now, what do you speak? But, any other time, what do you say? Don't speak on politics outside of politics. But how is he able to do that? Talking about a whole culture of other people that he shouldn't even be speaking of.
Fact.
Yeah, facts. That's a big fact.
Hey, Big E.
I was poking his nose where it don't belong.
What's up? Big E, you Compton, bro. You tell me what's up with that.
Hey, brother, look, he got a platform. He got a platform to speak on. Now, boy, I be in 6-0 every day. He don't be over there. You know what I'm saying? He don't be nowhere around there. So, ain't nobody gonna pull up on him. You know what I'm saying? If anybody gonna get at him, you got to go catch him at his studio. Ain't nobody going over there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody finna crash out behind Wack, bro.
Right, but I was saying, Big E, is the fact that how politics goes, and the fact that Wack is speaking on other people's politics, which is completely forbidden, and how nobody has came out and just say, "Hey, bro, why are you speaking on other people's politics and other people's culture versus you supposed to be worried about what you got going on your side?"
Yeah, but see, once again, like, okay. The other day I saw a clip Adam 22 put him on blast about what's the old boy name? I think his name is Jay Diggs. Jay
Oh, Jay
Diggs.
Diggs, yeah. Yeah, he
You
was
know what I'm
ducking the
saying?
fade.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Wack is real good at flipping the script. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have Wack, he'll mess around and bring up something that don't have nothing to do. Like when like a while back, bro, when him and I think it was Stats 280 when they got into it.
Yep.
And he was like, didn't one of your homeboys snitch? Okay, but that ain't got nothing to do with Stats. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, bro, address what people are telling you. He real good at deflecting and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pivoting.
Well, that's just like with Stutterbox and all the rest of them when they came out and they said what they said. He still he still deflected. Like, I don't know, and I just jumped into the subject. I don't know if Born gonna bring this up, but have y'all seen the one that they're talking about? I don't know if Big U was the one that helped drop it, or it was Suge or whomever. But they dropped. I think Suge know about it. That documentary about Wack 100 being informant.
Bro, you probably look at what Wack really just look at his MO. Their whole thing is paperwork to get you looking at other folks. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna get you, you know what I'm saying, that keep you from looking at him. You see what I'm saying? He know what he's doing, bro. It's just messy even getting involved with that fool. You know, Big U is doing right, but really not responding to that dude. It's like, again, I'm over there every day. They love Big U over there. So all that what he's doing is really for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's crazy you saying that, E, because think about it. That's what I've been telling people. But the funny part about that is, you know, like that blogger that wound up going against the old blood. I ain't gonna say his whole name, but the trench guy. It's almost like Wack is like the trench guy without the ski mask.
Bruh, the more attention that dude get, the more turmoil he get to create. You see what I'm saying? It's like people pay him too much attention. You know, like when he be speaking on like that night in Vegas, you trying to say Suge be lying, okay, but Suge was actually there on the scene.
Right.
Even if he was lying, his story is still more credible than yours. He was there. You wasn't even in Vegas that night, bruh. You wasn't affiliated with Death Row at all when Death Row was at its pinnacle. You wasn't nowhere around them. So how do you know so much about, you know, Death Row? You knew about Death Row when it was pretty much done.
Right.
So
and to piggyback what you say, remember now, I want to know, like you say, people take stuff like the Faison, take stuff and throw other people's names. When he came out of nowhere the other day, the boy Wack said, yeah, did Suge tell y'all that he used Pac as a shield? I was like, what in the world? Where's that coming from? It's like every time, like you say, when people get on his top balls, when they get the questioning him, the first thing he do is, like you say, deflect. To stay away from him.
And ain't no shield. They shooting up the car. Ain't no shield.
Hold on. They shot and process. They shot the passenger side. So how Tupac used Pac as a shield when Tupac was on the passenger side when it got shot up?
I'm just saying, you know, that's what. Yeah, well, you know, they was
slug to the head.
Well, yeah, and they were just saying, I'm just telling y'all what it came out the other day. That's why I used that as a deflection, is the fact that he said, man, he used him not to get, because the whole intention was they would get Suge. And I'm like, okay, so why you ain't brought that out then? It's like every time somebody bring it out, because what happened was he got mad that I think Suge approved that documentary. So Suge, like I said, you pull it up. It's out there. It's on YouTube. It's called a Wack 100 documentary. It's like 10 minutes long, but it's him talking about when he's in a courtroom. He said, "It's him. It's him." See if you can pull it up now. It's gonna trip you out.
Right now. Hold on, I'm gonna do it right now. Wack 100 documentary.
It's a crazy one, dog, and it's showing behind the scenes when he at the courtroom, when he's the dudes and all that, and then even the police officer said that all the other people, Wack said he didn't go, and they said Wack didn't go to jail when that hit happened, and he changed his name to from Wack to Back 100, and the paperwork is called Back.
Deuce M's and them been on that shit. They've been on that.
Yeah, that's the one everybody talking about right now. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, this what I'm saying though, bro. Look, Wack himself should know that from that 6ix9ine shit, niggas was still rocking with him. Niggas was still trying to get up with him. So what I'm saying to say is, calling a nigga a rat today don't mean the same thing that it did 20, 30, 40 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't mean the same thing. So you calling yourself exposing all these niggas, it don't really mean nothing because the niggas who rock with them still gonna rock with them. The people who hate them always gonna hate them. Was gonna hate them anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So documentary.
You know, I'm just saying, bro. It's you know. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, this is crazy.
It's fair use for everybody. That's fair use.
What's up?
Fair use, educational purposes.
I mess around and look at Clubhouse just to see his reaction, bro. I ain't looked at that shit in I don't know how long. You gonna mess around and try to get this off the internet.
Yeah, he already on that, right? That's the crazy, like you said. They keep pushing them further and further in the algorithm. Like I said, for you to be on this app where you don't show your face and all they do is tell on each other, and you don't know who's in
the time and he was trying to get you to co-sign, like ain't the right posted. Like the whole time he was trying to get you to validate that shit.
It was a time where I directly was talking about him telling, and he pulled in the room. This was after he ain't been in the room for a long time. And then I forget what I said in the title, but whatever it was, he pulled up and we started talking back and forth. Now he tried to spin basically, but it was like, if you listen to the shit he was saying and you heard me, technically through that conversation, you could make your own debate. Now, basically, he was saying the paperwork say this. And I basically was saying, yo, the paperwork don't look right. I know what it say right here, but this paperwork is not the final paperwork, just like this white dude just said. And it's a lot of stuff that's in there that I can't see. And how did it go away, though? Like, he was trying to make me believe that it had just got basically it had got thrown out because of the police.
That's the document, or that's the reaction to it?
Wanted me to believe. But if you listen to the audio, I kept letting you know I ain't jacking that. Seriously, I kept letting them know. Yo, I ain't. All right.
Is that the actual documentary, or is this a reaction?
He got mad probable cause in here.
Probably reaction.
I seen in the paperwork where
yeah, you define. No, it's called Wack 100. Exposed.
He was
documentary.
as fuck. The police was saying he was fidgety as fuck.
Yeah, scared as a bitch. Yes, bro.
You watch
multiple things. He had weed.
It's like 10 minutes long.
Weed in the car. It was numerous things when we read through that was like, yo, shit. He was trying to go on the strength of he got pulled over. He was trying to use, basically he just pulled me over because I was black. That wasn't gonna fly in this situation.
Yeah, because this ain't.
Hold on.
Yeah, because it's on World Star and everything.
Hold on, man.
Caught up in the middle of all that.
Well, first of all, there were no arrests.
All right, so I didn't know, and y'all probably gonna know this, or maybe y'all know this, or maybe I'm pretty big, but I didn't know the other dude that got hemmed up is Shaq's homeboy.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. All right, I didn't know that. Okay, you go ahead now. I just didn't know that.
Well, Shaq's cousin.
I didn't know that. That's what I'm saying. That messed me up when I heard that.
Fucking.
What you think so far? That's crazy, ain't it?
Yo, this nigga he's dropping it down.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's going viral. That's why he telling on everybody. That's why they do is making this documentary, and whoever this guy is got a lot of information. You ain't seen nothing. He go into a lot of other stuff. Again, he said he was a victim. How is he a victim?
Well, what's done in the dark always come to light, bro. Period. There ain't no getting around it. If it's out there, it's gonna come out.
Yeah, that's why I said, why is he doing it unless other people might know already? But it's funny how he brings this guy out of nowhere to say this guy is official, and then this guy get on here and say he was helping Big U rob people and threaten them and extort them, and he was his right hand man, but he didn't know that that he was the police or the BlackBerry, the serial numbers, all this shit confusing. But then it's also, when we get done watching this, it's gonna blow y'all mind. I'm surprised Born ain't see this, but this is what last week came out, and whoever dropped it, it went crazy, and now your boy's backpedaling, trying to come up with excuses. And now he just dropping dimes on everybody now.
Here we go. Let's go back. Yeah, hold up. Let's go back.
That's the $1 million thing. Did you hear what the feds say? Said, what are you talking about? Said, well, it's about a disagreement. Y'all calling each other snitches on YouTube. So we just trying to figure out what's the disagreement about. If both of y'all are snitches and the feds calling y'all both snitches. What's the I don't understand why y'all calling each other snitches. That's what the feds woman said. Why y'all call each other snitches on the YouTube, going at each other about it? And we just want to understand what's the disagreement about. Play it back if you don't mind, bro. That messed me up.
I'll play it back right there. Hold up.
Yeah, listen to what he said. Or what the woman asked him. And why would the feds call him? Yeah, oh yeah, it's a documentary coming out, dog. It's gonna shake. I'm telling you, it's deep, dog.
Yo, I want y'all to hear what Bricc you had to say about Wack 100 though.
Wow.
But the reason, before you do that, the reason why I was telling Big E that, and when Big E clarified it, most people is to say that he over there in the neighborhood, which I'm a neighborhood kid, and that he's over there. Most people don't know that the kids over there, the homies over there, they love him over there. So for him to keep doing that, but then he's got all this other stuff. So when they dropped it, it's just weird now. Now he's going full force. He's telling on everything. And that's the reason why he said that about Suge with Pop, is because Suge was the one that said, no, man, drop this shit. Because whatever the reason why he keep doing what he doing, I mean, we know he got to be the police, bro. Because you wouldn't.
I'm over there on the daily, bro. I'm talking about I'm on 67th and Arlington, nigga, on the daily. I be all through there. I be on Crenshaw and Slauson, Crenshaw and Florence. I be all through there. I got a son over there, okay?
See what I'm saying?
So I be all through there, bro. They love him over there. They don't, bro. Ain't no, bro. They love him over there. It don't matter what Wack say.
Hey, remember, and before you play it too, I hate to cut you off, homie, but before you play it, remember now, Wack was the one that said that Big U and that nigga Loose Cannon was saying that he wrote the numbers down and gave the guns out. But then Wack just said on there, if everybody knows they needed any kind of weapons, they had to come through Wack. Why would you say that? Why?
Crazy, bro.
Hey, yo, bro, check this. I'm about to play Loose Cannon on Adam 22. No jumper right now. That's what I'm about to play right now.
Bro, that shit is insane.
Fair use. Opening up, yeah.
Fair use.
Don't stay. Don't strike it.
Somebody talk with you doing some other shit, and this dude did some shit, made me drop some shit. I misplaced a little. I was putting together my remote control car. I done misplaced a piece. I still can't find it, and I told him. And you know me, Adam. If I get some information or some content, I'm gonna fry your ass up.
Yeah.
I said, nephew, this content I can't present. You gotta present it because you ain't lied to me yet. Because he's behind a lot that you've seen. You just should know it was him.
Okay.
We're gonna tell you off camera.
What kind of stuff?
He's behind a lot of that you see on YouTube, you just say no, it was him. So I know he ain't no bull, but man, listen.
No, so
yeah, you gotta elaborate on this.
First of all,
at the end of the day, it's like dealing with like.
First of all, why Wack? Why don't you keep rubbing on this nigga? You heard me?
Yeah. You see that?
Why won't you keep rubbing this nigga arms?
He's grooming him. He's grooming him.
Yo, Cross.
Nigga.
Cross. Yo, Cross. Big E.
He probably
My bad, my phone. I was trying to,
Yo, what it do? I'm here.
Yo, why Wack 100 rubbing this crip nigga arms like that?
Bruh.
Man, I don't know.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I've been listening to
Loose Cannon.
this document.
How you spell your name?
Here,
Loose like
I don't
that,
even know what to make of that nigga, bro.
The document, the document messed you up, bro. Like I said, when I watched, and that's just they threw that out there, and they said they about to play another one. They got a bunch of them that's about to drop, and he mad right now. He hot. Like I said, once I heard that, like he never told. I don't know if he ever said that. Maybe I might have missed it. And again, if I did, I apologize. I don't think he ever talked about, or nobody ever asked him about them pictures of the police academy that he was in. Like, where did that come from?
Well, you would still know people if you tried to go that route. You know people who went all the way through with it, even if he didn't.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I'm saying. Remember now, even with Rick Ross, it eventually came out he was the CEO. I'm just saying, so crazy the way he talking, like he did all this time. But when did you take that picture? It was like, at what time did you take a picture of you in the academy?
Yo, the nigga, I'm gonna tell you something. The nigga probably had juvenile life. When he came home, he's probably about to turn 18, he was still a juvenile. Once he got out, he probably went to a police academy as a second career.
Yeah, but he's never. That's why he's mad, because he's never said that, or maybe nobody's ever asked him that. Maybe he might have said that, but I've never heard him. I've heard him talk about him doing all this time and him having a trucking business and him doing this and doing that. Now it makes sense with the Reggie and the Reg's daddy, and they all grew up together, and it's just crazy. Now all of a sudden he's turning on Suge. Suge ain't this, Suge ain't that, but you was around him during that time. But I don't know, bro. I don't believe nothing Wack say at this point. Well, if he says it, he more than likely recorded somebody.
Listen to this nigga Loose Cannon, Loose in the Booty Cannon. Listen to this dude, Joe. Shout out to Adam 22 No Jumper. I don't think you're a culture vulture. Don't block. Don't strike me.
When you in hood politics and stuff like that, and let me go back where it first started, right? So I ended up whooping Molly Ma ass, right? Put it on camera. Guy named Big U. It's cool. They used to be brothers, right?
Then you talk about Big U and Molly Ma.
No, Big U, Molly Ma, and you.
Yes.
Molly Ma, who you're friends with.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Right. Yeah, they used to be. They were all
still my brother. He put us on the phone together.
Still my brother.
Yeah. Molly Ma is a good dude. He just a scammer. So
Molly's not a scammer.
Allegedly.
Molly Ma is a scammer on Chris.
You and Molly Ma
But they
is good.
cool. They still good.
Me and Molly Ma is good.
He talks the truth, regardless
Molly's
they
not
like
a
it or
fucking
not.
scammer.
I fuck
You
with a
know
bunch
what?
of
This is what I'm gonna say.
Look,
all the business I've ever did with Molly, he always delivered.
No, have you ever seen Molly
Prince
Ma?
Brooklyn's a different Molly Ma.
He has the producers.
No,
Pooh Bear, nigga.
Pooh Bear is a writer. Pooh Bear is.
He makes the studio available. He provides the beats, and then he demos them, and then when people pull up, he press play. I got a hit, the Game and Jeremiah joint.
No, he's just saying though, he just puts his name on things. He don't really do it.
A whole bunch of these producers do
right
that.
about
That's
that.
smart. I
You
want to
know
start
that
doing
shit.
You're right about
That's
that.
true.
That's a fact. Go ahead. We listen.
Okay, so basically, after I whipped Molly Ma ass for doing some bullshit, and then and Molly Ma would tell you, he was like, I was in the wrong, I was fucked up, I was going to jail, I was off drugs and stuff like that. I was just fucked up. So I don't know why I play with you like that.
All right. What I want to know is, how this clown ass nigga? He telling, bro. nigga's talent, bro. Oh, what she say? Put her on mute. She cursing the F-bombs. I'm putting you on mute real quick, bro. She F-bombing like crazy. Yo, Cross. Big E.
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you hear this dude? He's straight ratting, bro.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's almost like him doing that. No, this is what I don't understand. Like, Wack is almost like he telling, but he not telling. He done pulled the paperwork of like when he brought up the Big U thing with the BlackBerry, and he brought that up. When he brought it up, he's bringing paperwork up. Paperwork again. That picture alone, that's what throws me off. If I had never saw that picture and everything whatever he said, but if he's saying and stuff, you can't say he ain't lying, or maybe he might not be lying about his life. But when he's bringing this paperwork up, he's bringing up legal documentation because he's a part of it. Like he was a police officer, for God's sakes. Like the man said,
it's like almost like in the Deep Cover. Remember in the movie Deep Cover, Barbosa was trying to convince everybody that that Jeff Goldblum was the rat, but it was Barbosa all the time. That's why he shot him in the ass and kicked him out the limo. That nigga ended up being the rat the whole time. Yeah, he was like one of the top dogs.
Well, let's go back in the days when they first showed us that New Jack City, when Ice-T said, your boy said, yeah, man, your boy doing it. He was like, man, I can't trust nobody. He said, I got you back. You know what I'm saying? That was a play.
But see, that's a little different because you remember G Money at that time. G Money was all in his feelings behind that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so he was able to infiltrate. G Money wasn't sharp.
I know that, but it took Ice-T to put a thought in his head instead of, because again, they said they brothers keep him, meaning that he rolled with them. He could have talked to him about it, but he tried to play it off. But your boy was the one that was back hating on him. The same thing as Wack doing, but he doing it, whatever he doing it for a bigger picture. Because even with the whole Blueface thing, what is it? Krishan Rock said, her and I don't know if that's stage or not, because again, perception and everything. But with the Krishan Rock, her and Wack got into it. Blueface is in jail. Like they said, and Wack said, well, he deserved to be in jail. And it's like, wait a minute.
But what I'm saying is, like, okay, in New Jack City, G Money got on that shit, and old boy Ice-T was able to infiltrate and deep cover. Barbosa was the rat all along, but he was just high up on the totem pole.
Right.
Yep. So that's what I'm saying. That's the whole difference. Old boy was already a rat. He didn't have to. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was already in, but wouldn't nobody dare say he was a rat because where he sat on the food chain. But you remember, again, when they was all in that limo, because Fishburne was an undercover cop, he was able to figure out that Barbosa was an actual rat.
Yo, hold on. Another one. Let's go. Let's go to N2D. Omar S was an undercover cop, and a little light skinned nigga. At the end, he became a confidential. He became a foreman to get a guy locked up.
Yep, and I mean, hell, Reservoir Dogs too. One of the greatest movies when they do almost was gonna kill the guy. No, he's a rat, and then he find out. He said, "I'm a cop." He said, "No, he's a good guy." And the dude said, "No, he's been the rat telling the whole time, setting it up." And when they shot each other, then he found out the guy, "I'm a cop." Like you said again, in all different scenarios, but like they say, like my man put on there when Born just salute him. Said like with Malcolm X, he was surrounded by rats. Everybody is surrounded when it comes to them big man people. That's what I said. And for Adam 22 to allow him to get on the platform, it just tells you a lot, bro. It just, I mean, look at characters of people. Most people that really don't want to get people in trouble ain't trying to get them in trouble.
Man, niggas just saying, bro. That whole deal is messy, bro. That shit.
Yeah.
Man. I mean,
Let me ask you a question real quick before we get back on the topic. All right. So I have my brother-in-law come over here and help me put some shit together, right? I got him drunk, and I sent him off with the wife and tell him, yeah, go ahead to the store. You know what I'm saying? And she just texts me talking about this nigga drunk. I'm like, touche, nigga.
Yeah, but you know, but on some real, I want to ask Big E this question, right? Because he's over there in the neighborhood every day, and his son, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to his youngin and the young prince. But the question I got for you is, what is based off, like you say, everybody love him, and again, we ain't gonna go into no politics of what they feel, but what is the I guess the hype over there when it comes to him? Either they just ain't speaking on it, or I know they don't like the fact. But the thing of it is that are they trying to figure out why is he doing it? Like, I'm just curious about, because you know how the hood be like, man, what's wrong with that?
Bro, to be honest with you, ain't no. If you talking about Big U, bro, they don't care about none of that, because when he was out here, he was a soldier. He put his down. You understand what I'm saying? And again, he built up enough, I guess, clout, you could say, as to where people gonna ride with the people who riding with him gonna ride with him. They love him. And then on another hand too, it's like, man, who is this whack nigga to be sitting up? Nigga, you not even from over there. You ain't.
That's what I said.
What I'm saying?
Yep. That's what I was saying.
Why you calling yourself that? Look, bro, it's just certain dudes that, you know what I'm saying, no matter what, they team gonna ride with them, bro. You mess around and run up on Big U, bro, you finna have an issue. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I want y'all to listen to something real quick. What this dude Loose Cannon gotta say about Big U. Y'all tell me if this is not straight ratting or what.
I don't know that, Mark. I guess when I come around, I've never seen him do drugs or none of that shit.
Yeah. So, I told him that, and then I guess Big U told Marley Marl some shit, and then when Big U told Marley Marl some shit, he told you. Marley Marl told you.
He definitely told me.
And then you called Big U, and when you called Big U, he got mad because you outed him, or Marley Marl outed him. So he basically said, "Fuck you," and fuck Marley Marl. So
that's why he got mad at me?
He got mad at you because you called him as a man, and you stepped to him, and he felt...
Because Marley Marl's supposed to be his brother. I've seen Marley Marl bail him out of jail, give him his mansion, just give him the fucking mansion and say, here go the keys of my cars, you my brother, I love you. When he was short on money, Marley Marl go in his pocket, look out for him. I saw Marley Marl help his artists, give him free beats. So when I hear some shit like that, because it was a situation on Sunset, Marley Marl's eating. You see some guys pull up and they get at Marley Marl, right?
Saying what?
They get at him. Ain't no saying nothing. Action.
They beat his ass. Okay.
They get at him, right? That's loose. So I'm like, so I get the call, right? I'm like, he like, yo, I say, yo, who was that? He like, Loose Cannon. I say, what Loose? I say, where you from? Because I know it ain't him. Because Big U from 6-0. Ain't no way Loose get that Marley Marl like that. So when he say Loose Cannon, I'm like, from where? He like 6-0. I say, wait, that was Loose that did you like that? I said, hold on. So I called Big U. Hey, man, why is Loose doing that to bro? Now, you got to remember, me and Marley do real business. I come get a beat from him. You know, I pay him for his beat, give him his points. We got to hit him and Game and Jeremiah came from Marley, right? So Big U, like, laughs the shit off, right? So I'm like, yo, bro, what kind of shit you on? I thought Marley is, you know what I'm saying? What kind of shit you on?
Yeah.
Right? So then, you know, he started to make mention of certain things, and I guess he must have called you back or called Marley back. He called Marley back and said, you called Wack, and told Wack, and at this point in time, Marley like, fuck me calling Wack. What's up with your homeboys doing me like that? You know, I didn't let your kids stay. I didn't did everything in the world for you. What's up with your? And at that point in time, I think Marley's light came on.
Yeah, but see, people don't understand. Like Big U, he got his name for dealing with like niggas like me. So it's not like he actually doing work or putting in work himself or whatever. He just do it and then put his name on. Same thing like what Marley Marl do. Marley Marl act like he made this beat and take a picture in front of the studio, but actually he's selling you somebody else's product. You get what I'm saying? That's what Big U do. He finesse niggas. He acting
But is
like
that somebody's product? Because if Marley Marl provide the workplace, he provides the tools, and he say, "Yo, I'm gonna let you work here, and we're gonna cut this shit up. My influence is gonna bring the artists here to move the product." I never heard Marley say he did some beat.
But what kind of shit are you saying that Big U does
Yeah,
that
we
he
hearing
then
this shit.
stamps but doesn't actually do? You're talking about like
so
street shit?
Yeah, they're like street shit. So basically, say if I go do something in the hood, right, and he knows about it, he'll tell everybody in the hood
like it's him.
So like it's him. But then they be calling me. It was like, "Cuz you just did this, you just," and I'm like, "Cuz that's like some police shit." Because
that is not true.
If me and you is the only person that know what we did, it shouldn't even go between.
That's right.
Of course.
Are you woke now?
Yeah.
You know why he's putting it out there, right?
Of course.
He got to get that credit from that 7-7 street contract.
Of course. So at the end of the day, it's like I realized, like, damn, it's 2023 and you got a BlackBerry. Like they didn't even.
How long have I been asking you about that BlackBerry?
Since 2015.
So that's the phone that he got.
Yeah, his name's in the contract. 7-7 Street Division issued him a BlackBerry as a police issue phone to report all gang violence in his grid area. And this is an annual contract. If he doesn't produce, then they take it. He's been having a contract 10, 11 years. He did such a great job. He went from $550,000 a year. They gave him a $440,000 bonus. We send the contract. But listen, fuck all that.
Yeah. So basically, it's like because he'll be like he'll manipulate things. Like we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're gonna just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But cuz it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns, and when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that, and I didn't catch on. So it was like I'm waking up.
I don't know if I believe that.
If you're an OG in the game, how you let this nigga write down serial numbers, not tell nobody about it?
You understand, Downey? And why would you still take the gun, nigga? Why at that point? Look, if you seen niggas doing that at that point, why are you even still doing business with that nigga on any level? Like on any level. You know, so niggas is so street that I saw him doing that, but I didn't catch on. What you mean you didn't catch on? Why else would he be writing down serial numbers, nigga? What the hell else if that's true?
Yo, Cross, you're 60, baby. Speak on that, yo.
No, that's the reason why. That's the reason why I asked Big E again. I said earlier about how the people feel over there in the area. Again, like I said, politics, and I'm just blown away how somebody from another area with another belief can be able to entice a person that believes like. Everybody that believe over there, because again, it's YouTube, and we don't condone nothing that deals with gangs. But
bro, it's a couple things. It's a couple things though. Now, Cross. Number one, Big U damn near 60 years old, so he ain't gonna be in the street like that. You get what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, Big E. That what I'm saying is you're right. What I'm saying is it's not about when think about what he's doing, because again, it's not about our generation, it's the generation behind us. That's why I asked you, how did everybody over there feel, including, like that's why I said, shout out to your young Prince, because again, he's over there. how do, when I said that, and I wanted to say it, and maybe I didn't say it the right way, the young people, because it's not impacting a 60-year-old, because that's not him. That's why you said that they respect the hell out of Big U. But based off of that, and these young guys, does it put more emphasis on?
No, dude, a lot of them little young dudes, you gotta understand, bro, a lot of them little young dudes have never even met Big U before.
Right.
Depending, like my son, he know Big U's son. You see what I'm saying? He don't personally know Big U. You get what I'm saying?
Right. But he's heard the stories, like you said, that he's, like you said earlier, he's earned his stripes to the point where
he that dude over there, bro. Ain't nobody over there talking crazy about no Big U. Not that I done heard.
Right. And I'm not saying them talking crazy, because like you said, they love him. What I'm saying is, versus, does that affect the other colors? Does that put them in a position, or do they just like ignore it, period?
Nah, bro. Everybody, look, man, from what it seems like to me, everybody doing their own thing, bro. I mean, like I said, bro, Big U gonna have respect. The people that respect him is going to respect him. And he got his respect over there. Them little young niggas, you know, they little young Thundercats anyway, bro. Ain't nobody, you know, that's kind of like what Black Gang's problem is anyway. No gang just consider nobody to be their leader. You know what I'm saying? Big U is from a different generation, so that's different. But these little young niggas today, they ain't looking for no leader. They doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? So
no, and that's what I wanted to hear to come out from you. That's why maybe I didn't say it enough. I wanted you to elaborate more, because again, they love him based off of what's going on, and it doesn't affect the new generation. That's what I'm saying. So again, really, when you say it in a nutshell, Wack just getting old niggas in their emotions. Really, they just old niggas. They ain't got nothing to do with the young folks.
Right. But like I said, the niggas that love him, they love him. The niggas who hate him, they hate him. It ain't because of no shit Wack said.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's because of, you know that color stain more than likely. Because again, he earned his stripes. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the only reason why I said that is because you got somebody like a no jumper guy that's on here. And again, I tell everybody, the younger kids don't know too much about the older, the past or far as, because again, as we get older, we don't want our kids to go through that. So we start putting them in, and they start learning this stuff off the internet. That's how they stream. So when a person like Adam has 5-6 million people that follow him, and they're mostly young impressionable kids that's infatuated with what this is. The thing about that's the reason why I asked you, the younger generation around there, do they gravitate or do they even listen to a no doubt?
But see, you got to kind of look at it like this a little bit too. It's almost like certain sports teams. You know how teams, a lot of dudes is living off what 6-0 used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like from what it is now to what it was like back in the 80s and 90s. Oh my God.
Right.
There you go. But because they was like they was, niggas say from 6-0, I mean, it's like the myth, like the like 6-0, So they living, a lot of that is living off, just what their reputation was. Same thing like with the A-trades and all that. But a lot of these bulls is old and out the game now. And again,
So, and I'm glad you're saying this, because you're giving game, and that's the reason why I'm poking and asking you, because I want you to elaborate, especially being over there. So a lot of times, would it be safe to say, in your opinion, do you think the last time that they actually got a chance to see anybody in those situations would have been something like a Nip, which didn't represent that part of the old days, like us coming up?
Oh yeah, bro, and plus, see, you gotta understand, look, they giving us so much time for that type of shit right now, bro. That I mean, that shit just really ain't worth it. I mean,
All right,
you know what I'm
John.
saying?
Oh, hold up. I want you to hear this. That was.
Hold on, boy. Let him. He dropping this because again, you don't know because he over there and I understand politics. He's giving these young kids, and I know it's gonna come to that, but I just need to hear it from a person that's living over there because a lot of times this is what these young folks. Again, this man lives over there, playing his sons over there, and the thing about it is, kids on this internet is fascinated with that. That's why he was going into some gyms saying, man, hey, man, they're living off the old era. And that's why I use Nipsey as because he wasn't that type of individual. It's that like the last encounter because again, a lot of these kids don't get jumped in, they don't get brought, you know what I'm saying,
No,
put down.
across. What I want to say is though, I just wanted to hear something else he probably didn't hear.
Okay.
So you can get back on it. That's what I'm doing. Hold on 1 second. I want you to hear this. This right here is crazy.
No, I ain't heard none of this.
You get what I'm saying? Because I'm
high tech shit.
I'm his right hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then like one day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was gonna make dude give him 20 for getting it back.
Of course.
And kept you out of it.
Of course. He did that to when I did that to Meek Mills and Rick Ross.
What'd you do to that?
So
the club when you sweated him in the club?
Yeah.
Dude, and Meek and Rick have no idea that Draw sent you at him.
Yeah. No, yeah, they sent that because I called Ross. I'm like, Ross, drop off the 50,000 and we're gonna let Meek live on Crib. So Ross dropped off the 50,000, and so me and the homies we go back. He stopped answering the phone. He stopped picking up and shit like that. And we were like, "What you doing?" Like 2 days later, he called me. He was like, "Oh, nephew, where you at?" And I'm like, "Nigga, where my money at?" And he was like, "Oh, I needed it for bills. I needed it for." I'm like, "What?" Like, cause that's some weird shit. And then he stopped answering the phone because
look how Wack look. It's like good cop, bad
bro,
cop.
you gotta come and see me. And then it's like we were doing a TV show like a while back, right? And I'm on a phone. He FaceTime me, so he FaceTime me and stuff like that. He was like, "Nipsey just got killed." I'm like, "6 oh, I didn't hear that." So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey, and I'm like, "Nipsey, what's up?" He was like, "Oh, what's up with it?"
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone, and I was like, "I love you, cuz," or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got, or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it, and that's what fucked me up because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I could have probably stopped it, or it had it.
Stop what? Fuck you mean? That fuck you talking about?
No, because listen.
Here's one thing you need to do before you
See how that played out, bro? That was like interrogation, good cop, bad cop. What do you mean?
So after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, "Yeah, I love you, cuz," or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, called Nip. Nip answered the phone.
Yeah. And
you
we
like
were just talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot 1 minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30 minutes after you get out the phone with Nip.
Boy, pause there for a minute. Pause there for a minute. Just a quick minute.
He hit you a little too early.
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early because.
Hey, Born, pause for a minute. Hold on. See, just to me, this is just me, my personal opinion. I'm gonna say that's all cap because okay, you just said you got a call. Nip got murdered. Okay, your whole purpose of calling his phone is because that's the news that you just got, right? So now you mean to tell me that when he answered the phone, you don't tell him, "Oh, nigga, damn, this nigga literally told me you just got killed." Like, how was that not your first reaction? You understand what I'm saying? Because nigga, if a nigga say, like if I heard like Born, you know I got your number. So if a nigga say, "Man, Born got shot," I could have, if I call you and be like, "Oh shit, Born, this motherfucker, you know, it's going on the internet, nigga, that nigga, you were shot." You see what I'm saying? That would be the first thing, because it's like that's the whole purpose of a nigga calling you. So this nigga said Big U called him and said Nip got not just shot, he said Nip got killed. Nigga, you call Nip, he answered the phone, and you don't think to tell him that not just anybody, okay, not just some random nigga, one of the homies, Big U. Of all the people, Big U called you and told you he got killed. And when you called Nip, he answered. You don't think to tell him what you just said. Big U called you and told you. See, that don't make sense to me.
Right. And here's my thing. And again, this is just my opinion. Again, I'm just going. Again, that's why I said earlier about politics. People don't understand. Like I understand politics. My thing is based off of that. Okay, that's like almost like if you can tell all that, then you should be able to show videos of DPs and all that. None of that stuff behind the scenes is behind the scenes. You got on a major platform with somebody that you don't identify as far as your same flag, and he's sitting there saying, say this, say that, to somebody who is a civilian, allegedly, and you're on there. That's what makes me upset. That's why I said that was a bunch of bullshit from the get-go. And that's what makes me upset.
Look, Cross, what kind of street nigga is this nigga? Okay, what he, now again, we going off his interview. You were sitting around a nigga that's giving out guns, that's writing the serial numbers down publicly. I didn't think about it. Now you just said this nigga called you, say Nip got murdered. You called, he answered the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, but I didn't think about it. What you mean? What kind of street nigga is you?
Right, but again, what I'm saying is, I'm speaking again. I know, again, that's why I said it sound messed up. But we all know, again, in politics, Big U's, again, that's why I asked you earlier, he's the big homie. Again, he had to been tied with him. If he did all this other stuff, extorted, kidnapped, allegedly kidnapped, that's why I say it could be capped or kidnapped, Meek Mill and all them for money. So you knew how he got down. So when he called you, you had to know the play. So when he's doing this, right, that's what makes me mad, because what you're doing is you're saving face, but you got this dude that this documentary came out saying he's the police, and he's got you on there, and he's helping you, coercing you, and interrogating you to give out whatever information, whether it's a hit or miss, or whether it gets to them to watch Big U, or whatever the case may be. But I just think right then and there, and then why ain't nobody talking about this nigga right now that got TP, or he done came on there and said, I lied, it was a bunch of bullshit. Where's the homies that told him, bro, what is you doing? You can't do that.
Yeah, but it just don't make no sense to me that according to him, you around Big U and he moving the way you said he was moving and was doing the things that you said he was doing, and you didn't pick up on none of this. See, that makes absolutely no goddamn sense.
That's what made me, and that's what I'm telling you, Big E. That's what made me, man. That's why I asked you before, because I saw this video before that had been going around, and it was like, that's why I said, hey, what do you think about this? And what do people think about Big U? So if that's the case, and this man claimed to be with this man and claimed to be a 60s with this man and did all this dirt, you telling me, and then after that, people don't realize he claimed that Nipsey's baby mama, the one that Big U is related to, is his cousin. So you had to know.
When you make these, look, when you make these type of accusations, and you are bad enough to insinuate a nigga a rat, but then when you saying that Nick, when you insinuate motherfuckers with people orchestrating murders, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, bro. What you saying, it gotta line up.
Right.
And what he just was saying that don't line up to me. You know what I'm saying?
Now listen to the game though. Here's the game. We all know, like they say, nonsense is exactly what it means. It makes no sense. So the question would be is why are they throwing these allegations? They're trying to throw it at him for them to watch because he even threw this out, which didn't make sense. They said, well, why are you saying that? He said, I just felt like I need to say that. And they said, well, I heard you got a project dropping. He said, yeah, I got a song coming out. Who says that? So now we know you did all that because you promoting the song? Come on, bro. That's police time. You did that to persuade the people to think the entertainment world, you're doing this to try to blow up. But you ain't doing this to blow up. We know ain't no song gonna come out of this. We know ain't nobody gonna follow you. So then why are you throwing allegations at people to turn around? It's like you're throwing it to make something stick.
Priest Brooklyn said, simple line, I heard you got shot, lay low.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, look, this YouTube, if you trying to instigate street beef so you can put on YouTube to get clicks and views to sell a record, okay, bro, that ain't industry beef. You know what I'm saying? Industry beef it's different than street beef, bro. It's like
exactly.
Ask all them little Florida and them little Chicago niggas from a few years. Look, it just slowed down now. But like prior to COVID and even during COVID, bro, rappers was getting their shit peeled back. Just really look at it. Mo3, King Von, FBG,
DMB Rock, all people. Yeah, you're right.
Bro, just go look at how many dudes over just say the last 5-6 years who done been. See, back in the days, you know, like when Tupac got murked, I was like, oh my God.
But you know what? But
getting murked like that. Now, today, oh man, especially man in Chicago and Florida, that drill shit, nigga, they was look, you got so bad, they was putting them niggas that they murked on their album covers and shit, bruh.
But think about this too, Big E. The crazy part about it is us growing up, maybe the kids don't, again, I'm just allegedly saying, maybe the kids don't watch Cops and First 48. If you say you extorted somebody and kidnapped them, does that not make you part of the crime? Why would you get on the internet and agree you did all these crimes unless you got this man who is the police that's there that's gonna back you up? Look, man, just tell what you did. Like, think about it in court. Just tell what you did. Go live so we can
opened up cold cases and everything else.
Thank you. That's why I said it was nonsense because it has nothing to do with a song. Wack pops up. Wack ain't. Here's the funny part. Wack ain't managing them. So why would he do all that? And then all of a sudden just go away now. Now he done went away.
But so look, me as a consumer, like just me, remember I told y'all I'm the regular ordinary.
Right.
So just me as a consumer. Why would I spend my money on anything that Wack got going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, because it's like you're not known for promoting your artists. You know what I'm saying? You're not known for that. You say you're a producer, but you seem to be more of a shit story, a rabble rouser than anything else. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, I'm not with that messy stuff, dude. I do the simple life.
Yo, Biggie, check this out. Listen to this, though. I want you to listen to this. This is the end of it. I want y'all to listen to this. And then we get right back on that shit. Here we go, right here.
The homie Shitty double back 3 times. You hear what I'm saying? And first he shot him, boom, go into the alley, came back and shot him, boom.
Man,
it wasn't good enough, and then he came back and he shot him again. But now it's like
how did he know?
Yeah, no, but
that's crazy.
It's deep. So it's like I don't know who to trust.
Now let me ask you a question. I heard this. I don't know how true it is. I heard that Shitty and Nipsey had a fight.
Yeah, they had. They had a fight like a week before that when they had a fight. You know, Shitty ain't known for fighting.
Yeah, not at all.
He known
not
for doing the other things. So at the end of the day, it's like Nipsey beat him up. Nipsey is what's like 6'4", 6'5". Shitty is like 5'5", 5'6". You get what I'm saying? Like frails. Like he get high.
So there was already some friction there.
Yeah, it was already friction because of like some police telling shit. And
now let me ask you something, bro, because you know they gon'. I know you. See, you don't say nothing. You kind of like me in a way. You don't say nothing unless.
But the homies know. So it's like it's not like I'm saying something that they don't
grooming
know.
them on
You
that
get what I'm
thing.
saying? So it's like for me, it's like you telling me, oh, I'm fucking with the police or whatever like that, trying to smooth your background out. So I'm like on 6-0, I'm gonna expose your buster ass neighborhood crib. And if a nigga take it any type of way, they could get at me or I'll pull up and get at them. It's like
so you pretty much saying he called you, told you Nip got killed. You called Nip in a panic. He answered the phone. When you hear his voice, you like, well, Nip ain't dead, but you don't warn him what he said. 30 minutes later, you get a call after the fact, Nip dead.
Yeah.
Sound like an affidavit to me.
Now you're
no. After you see how Wack just lined you up, he just said you called him, but you don't want him.
Right, but think about it.
What was the whole purpose of your call? Like, I don't get that. What was the purpose of your call? Why you didn't tell him that? Will not just anybody, Big U. Why did you not specifically call him and say, man, Big U said, nigga, somebody murked you, and then 30 minutes later he dead, and now you on the internet talking that bullshit? See, that makes absolutely no sense to me, dude.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, Big E. It's not gonna make sense because
I'm right here, man. I'm just saying, look, Born. If you gonna make them kind of accusations on a nigga, your shit can't be 2 + 2 is 5 type shit.
no,
listen,
but I know, but what I'm telling you is the way the world is working and and our perspective, what I've learned being on this internet, dealing with this and being with certain different people on the internet, big name people, the thing about it is it's the influence. So the fact of the matter is, if nobody knows, if nobody over there in LA, that's why I had you speak and say, hey, how do they feel over there? Because again, if I'm somewhere else and I'm on the East Coast in the South or
yeah, okay.
What happens is
let's use what he just said. Okay, we're gonna use what he said. His words. He just said him and Nip had a fight. I didn't know that. See, that's the first of me hearing of that.
Yeah, they did. Well, Sam. Remember the whole story was him and Black Sam.
Hold up. Yeah. Look at where I'm going with this. We all know street niggas who kind of was, you know, they the niggas that's known for them triggers. That when they ran up against certain niggas in the neighborhood, they got their ass whooped. And let's not act like niggas ain't came back and killed them niggas before. You know what I'm saying?
Right, without a doubt.
So if Nip whooped his ass and you just heard him say that old boy is known for being a trigger man because he only 5'5", 5'6", next time he have an encounter with Nip and Nip 6'4", 6'4", okay, he gonna be looking to do exactly what he did. He could have just like, no, I ain't finna take that ass whooping.
Facts.
If he a street nigga, come on, man. How many street niggas do you know dead that couldn't take that ass whooping? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. So niggas, I'm saying if they was both quote unquote street niggas, and one nigga that's known for being a shooter taking ass whooping in the streets, nigga, he's not, more than likely he's not gonna let that ride.
Nah, he's not gonna let it ride. Yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I'm a street ninja myself.
Right, but listen what I'm saying. Everything, what we're doing is we're breaking it down again from what the truth is versus what he said on the internet. The difference is there's many young kids that don't know the truth.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta break it down just like what I said, bro. It
Well,
wasn't
hold on,
saying
y'all cut me off. What I was saying is I'm a street nigga. If I catch an ass, when I was young, if I would put an ass whooping like that, I probably would have popped that nigga too.
Did you see?
Because of street credit.
It's just now. See, that's what I'm saying.
Agreeing with everything y'all saying. What I'm saying is, when I spoke on it, when we talked about earlier before, you said, "Hey man, it's not like the back in the days, the '60s, as far as the the gangs and all that." And these young kids, I said, "Yeah, they easily get. They don't know why they do it." You even said that. So what I'm saying is, again, because they don't know, they just join gangs. This is for the young. This ain't for us old nigga. We know better, and we know what we'll do. What I'm telling you is, on this internet, there's a more bigger influence. And when I spoke on Adam, I said the range, again, when you do analytics, the range could be 16 to 45. Well, we know the new.
I agree with you, but look, it really ain't too much you could do to stop that. I'm just saying.
Well, you did when you broke it down. When you, as a person living where you at, saying, "Man, that's why I asked you."
Hold up, though. Let me. I'm talking about as far as the allegations that you had something to do with with that body. What I'm saying is, without even bringing Big U into that, if Nip put them tips on him,
that's right,
and he a street. You just heard what Born said. If anybody ran the streets,
and I agree with y'all.
Most street niggas is not finna let no ass whooping ride. So it really could have been just as simple as that. Like, I don't care who that nigga is. I'm finna pop that.
And that's why I'm telling you, you're absolute, because we street niggas. But what I'm telling you is, these new era kids are not street. They suburban kids that want to be gangsters, that join stuff that don't know. That's what.
I mean, bro, look, you're right. But what I'm saying is, bro, that right now it start to me more with the parents, because at least out here the streets ain't like they was. You call yourself trying to fall in line to the streets right now today, nigga, you gonna end up really dead or doing a long time in jail, my nigga. Right.
Exactly right. That's why we're having this bad pandemic of these young kids don't understand that type of stuff, that they're buying into something that's destructive, versus like a person, like I said again, your son or whatever, being in that demographics that's a survival versus somebody over here.
I was just giving just my personal.
Why
would Big U had something to do with that when old boy is already pissed off?
Yeah, that's why I said he was. Right, and that's why I said, me, from being an old nigga that politic, that no, first of all, you in violation. But that's why I said before, you in violation because you got a nigga with a different flag on here, and you're telling on allegedly your homie, a nigga that you roll with, to a white dude you don't even know. You don't know who he is. So that's why I said, I ain't believe none of that when he got on there, because you ain't supposed to. Even if that's the case, then hell, one of the biggest things, we don't record or tell nobody.
But look, ask yourself this too. All right, of course we talking about in hindsight. Now again, we going off what old boy interview is. He said that Shitty Cuz is known for being, you know what I'm saying, a hitter, right? That's what he said, right? Okay, with that being said, if you just put tips a week or two before on a nigga that's a known hitter, why you ain't, like, you know what I'm saying, got your security a little beefed up? Because then as soon as that same dude you just beat up pulled up, he popped.
Well, and I'm with you on that, because first of all, it was a lot of flaws in that. And like you said again, that's where, and again, because I don't get into politics, but again, let's just say for like statistic wise, and I know, when it comes to, and again, I'm just being politics, when it comes to Crips kill Crips more than they kill Bloods. Everybody knows that. So again, that's politics wise. Again, most people ain't understand that because they're not street people. So I understand that part of it. What I'm saying again, remember, Crip Mac got DP'd for doing a text message on live. This man done went and told on the biggest person and lying on him. And my thing is, again, to me, he gotta be the police because there's no way in the world that he could do that. And then person is claiming that they from a different set, knowing they wasn't put on that set and get DP. But then
It's just crazy how dudes can just freely get on the World Wide Web.
yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Talk. It's just really crazy to me how so-called street dudes get on the World Wide Web. We're talking about World Wide Web, and
I want to tell you what Big U had to say. I want to tell you what Big U had to say though,
bro. And see what's crazy though, I think I saw an interview recently. It's just like he said, like, why is niggas trying to pull him all up in the street shit? This man's 60 years old.
Right.
That's a losing battle. That's a losing battle because it's
hold on.
like,
hold on. You gotta check this out. I want to hear what Big U had to say. His response. That's all. Hold on 1 second. Here we go.
I gotta get with you, nephew. I gotta get with you.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Easy.
Good.
Yeah. We got some positive things coming. Some positive content, man. I'm gonna go back to doing checking in. We're looking for some different people to come on and do shows so we can get something positive coming from the West Coast. So y'all can go get real factual information. Y'all ain't gotta, delve into all this little fake shit. I'm not finna address none of the other fuck shit. You know what I mean? So positive content, positive information. We'll do interviews. Quan got a show coming. Critter got a show coming. Sims. But we're gonna keep it all positive, man. We ain't gonna address none of that negative shit. You know when you know. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta start yourself realizing when people was doing stuff, clout chasing. I want to say this though. We come from a community, right, of African American men who are the focal point. We need to understand that if we're not gonna be positive and respect each other after all we've been through, we got nowhere else to go. I spent the early part of my life pushing negativity, hurting people, going against our own people. In the latter part of my life, you can see what I've been doing. You know what I mean? Helping people, trying to help anybody who needs it, who can. I ain't gonna stop doing that. And that's all you're gonna ever get from me. The only thing I post is negative, it's positive stuff about our people. I speak to the African continent. I speak on African content. You know what I mean? So we ain't concentrate on negativity because black people don't need that. We got that. You can walk out your door and get caught up in all that. You know what I mean? We're gonna stay positive and moving what I've been doing. You know? So all we gotta do is stay positive. What you gonna get? What I'm gonna get. Stay working at it. Because when you're on the top and you the flyest people, they gonna always talk. They gonna never talk about you when you ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? Not doing nothing positive and not gonna have nothing to say. You know what I mean? So with that said, I'm gonna pop on later on the night.
That's facts right there, what you said.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna show you what's really facts is this right here. Now, here we go. Right here, yeah. Your fair use. That's all.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's
Black
up,
100, what up? I heard that diss track, man.
What this track?
The best two times, man.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie though,
man.
it wasn't weak though, but it was, you know, it wasn't ass. You feel
I
me?
mean,
Y'all
all
traded
the
GG
niggas.
for sale.
But this what I don't like is that
All promo.
what I don't like is that the nigga is known for being a rat, right? And then he did some rat shit. He told on rap a lot.
Oh shit.
Like, why would you rat and say I'm gonna put 100 on Wack and then say that's a mob ties call? That's what he said,
That's
right?
what he said.
That's
exactly what he said.
Is that what he said? I don't know. I gotta say that on the line. I don't like the fact that he ratting in my diss. He gonna diss me. Don't diss me.
He said just diss me.
Yeah, nigga, how you fucking.
Here we go. Here go the Bitcoin Big U. Here go the Bitcoin Big U.
Hey yo, what up? Welcome to Black Savage Entertainment. If you're new to this channel, we're gonna get back.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that the grid program?
Yeah, it's the grid program.
Okay, for sure.
All right. So now, the grid program is designed only to do crime prevention and youth. We don't do nothing else to report no crimes. They don't do nothing else to call. Ain't no phone. That was a program that they tried to do, and it didn't even. None of the people who started doing it did it. And secondly, the contract Wack is showing y'all ain't even the year that we had the contract. They're taking my contract that I put on the internet that's on my webpage and adding it to the years when it was first worded a certain way. When we got it, it wasn't even worded like that. The police don't need nothing from us. We don't offer nothing to the police. We don't give them no assistance in committing crime. They tell us when somebody get killed, people report there for crowd control, making sure don't nobody think it's other people that did it, making sure nobody don't go out and assassinate nobody, and then the only thing they do is offer the victims of crime.
Right.
They don't need nothing from nobody else. And secondly, we got to be the biggest, most exploited side of the country, and ain't not one person ever been incarcerated, ain't not one person ever been in jail, and ain't not one person ever said nobody from developing option did nothing but came and helped them. When my little homeboys go to jail, they call us, and we the ones that write the letters and say, yeah, ooh, he's a good dude. We the ones that show up in court and say, nah, he ain't the one that doing this, he ain't doing that. So tell me one time when you accuse somebody of being a rat, this was supposed to go with it. You're supposed to do the business.
Right.
The rules of the game is when you call somebody a rat, you're supposed to follow up with that.
Hey, that's 100% correct, Big U. And this is what I want to get to, because the first time, because I heard a false narrative that some little small guy thinks that he has so much in his up mind. I don't know if it's these dudes on the internet that got him feeling that he's relevant in other people's life. But I'm also gonna put up when you first told me we was gonna interview, because I broke down the old grid program paperwork and I wanted questions. You say you didn't have to answer nobody, but you would give me an interview, and I think that was about May. I got the receipts though with the text when you told him to tell the hump for Brim. You remember that, Draw?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So this been in the making, and that was one of the things that I said we needed answers about. Because not only is he a reputable dude up out of his neighborhood,
he's also a pillar in our community, a leader amongst our children. One of the first teachers when you get to the football and his influence at Crenshaw High School. Hey, Pop LQ, real quick before draws go. You hear me?
I'm right here. I'm posted.
Okay, so then I finally get a call from Draws, and what's the first thing that I asked Draws about?
You asked him about the grid.
Okay, and then what was the second thing that I asked him about?
The Eddie Boy paperwork, if I recall correctly.
Nah, it wasn't the Eddie Boy paperwork. I was talking about Booger Brent.
Oh, right? About your brother, him and your brother having a confrontation. Exactly. And then making Salat together and then working out their difference and ended up making Salat together. Yes, you did.
Right. And then the third thing I questioned, what was up with Mark Stevens? Do you remember what he told me?
Yes, I did.
Could you say that?
About Mark Stevens? He said that Mark Stevens gave him something, and that was the whole reason about him falling back from the little guy.
Okay. And to be exactly correct, if I remember the words correct, he said, and I'm gonna do this how it's supposed to be done. I'm finna get him on the phone with you and y'all can set up an interview. Is that correct? Draws, you remember that?
Yes, sir.
So as far as iron it out, ain't nobody afraid of nobody. The real issue is that within our community, we have a problem with this dude, Bomani.
Point Do Sims is calling on this guy named Bomani, who is allegedly Wack 100's like sixth cousin, but he claims to be his first cousin. Long story short, he's telling some story about Wack 100 that's a little disturbing. I don't even know. I doubt it's true. I don't give it an ounce of credit because this guy is known to be lying all over Clubhouse, doing all type of weird stuff. He was a Crip that turned blood, so there goes his credibility right there. So I'm gonna play this and let y'all form your own opinion in the comments.
Yeah, I'm right here.
This dude is dealing with some real mental health issues. He's insecure. He questioned his own manhood, and it's recently come up to us why he was doing that. Bomani, aren't you related with to Cash Jones?
Yeah. Hey, listen, look, I'm gonna put y'all on mute, and I might bounce off. Are we finished with me?
Yeah, we really finished with you.
Big U, let me ask you a question, bro.
Go ahead.
So Wack just posted something like with Deuce and his team basically saying like they didn't respect the development options as far as the grid program. Like I don't know if you've seen it. Like, can you speak on that? Because I know that's gonna be everybody question.
They didn't respect it. What do you mean?
Now, Big Chuck, he's speaking on a time when Wack 100 was talking with Do Sims when he initially exposed that Big U was a part of the grid program. Do Sims had a lot to say about Big U when Wack 100 spoke to him. He was saying, yo, he can't mess with that. He's a rat. COINTELPRO, he was saying a whole bunch of stuff. So this is what Big Chuck is asking Big U.
Yeah, like far as like not if they respect it, but like if you seen the audio that went up.
Audio of what? What you say?
Yeah, Big U, AA Deuce.
Yeah.
I don't know if you seen it, bro, but Wack put up an audio of you and UOD talking about some things in regards to the grid program.
Oh, listen. I mean, I can address that. Me and Deuce talked about that. I expect that anybody who don't understand something and the first information that they get is faulty to not understand it until they get clarity. So that's what Deuce trying to tell you. When he first got at me, he was asking me for clarity on understanding of what the program was. Not only did Deuce get information from me, he know one of the people that runs the program.
The homie T-Top.
So he didn't just, it ain't about just getting information just from one side. And that's all people been hearing. That's the only reason why I'm here right now is because people have never heard my voice address certain issues. Or I wouldn't even address it. You understand what I'm saying? First of all, bruh, I'm the CEO. I don't go to no meeting, and I don't have no phone. I have 41 people who work for me in all different capacities. You know what I mean? Some people work for my company under the railroad trains, railroad business. Some work on the development options. Some work for the kids department. I have 41 people that work for me. That's not including sports. Sports is something that's a totally different thing. I don't provide jobs just for 5 people. I provide jobs for 41 people, blacks and Hispanics. It ain't not one person that they gonna say that's in my organization that tells on nobody. The same people that what they were trying to say is the same people that got it's 31 organizations that do what we do. 31. It's 55 that get paid out the same grid money that we get. We're not contracted, nor do we get paid by LAPD. The money that we get comes from
like what's up with
a grant that was
BlackBerry,
written. Excuse me?
BlackBerry. Can you speak on like the BlackBerry? Because I know that be like something.
I just spoke on it. I don't have a phone. I ain't never had a phone, and it ain't nobody in my organization carries a phone, a issue phone for the city. Period. The only thing the city is gonna do is send a mass email out to everybody, and it don't even come from the police. It comes from the city. So
now I don't know if you can answer this though, Big U, but like I know, like they've been saying that you gonna lose your contract when it comes to.
Well, how would I mean, there go another one. If I'm gonna lose my contract, if I'm a police, how I'm gonna lose a contract? You contradicting yourself. Anything, man. One day they say I'm the police, one day they say I'm not. One day I'll say this one. My nigga, like, where are we going with these dudes? And why do people keep listening?
All right, y'all. What you gotta say about Big U?
That's a fact, man. Wack is allowed to be out here fabricating pure stories.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't checking him. So see
But
what
yo,
that's
man,
about.
I want y'all to know I appreciate y'all coming up. I gotta get back there and handle some business in the house, man. I just want to do this live because I said I'm gonna put that out for my peoples. Much love and respect. Big E, Cross the Boss, the Mac Mizzle Show. I appreciate y'all coming up.
Oh, it's all good, Born. You know, I like chopping it up with y'all, giving a little, just a squares perspective. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is messy, bro. Look, Born, you know what I'm saying? I drive my forklift, bro. I go to the gym and I stay in my lane, bro, and ride that motherfucker out, bro. All this other stuff, I ain't with, bro. I ain't even got the energy for it, bro.
Yo, but I'm saying, yo, appreciate y'all coming up. Let me go back down and handle business with the wifey, the brother-in-law, yo. 100% love y'all niggas. Y'all my bros. Cross my bro.
Salute.
The Mac Mizzle Show, salute. This the King of New Jersey, BTBTV. We bully the bullies. There ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. BTBTV that started his own game like nigga what?
Yeah. Peace.